Yo, what's poppin', everybody? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about my settings that I have in Call of Duty. Wait for this to load real quick. So, in the beginning, when the game came out, I didn't really change my settings. The only thing I changed was my sensitivity. And I've been seeing a lot of videos about people saying like, you should change your settings, adjust them. It makes it more better, more convenient when you play. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. So I changed all my settings, and man, I really regret not changing them in the beginning because there's like a lot of difference. Right now, I'm gonna show you the settings of what I don't know why I keep going back. So the settings of what I have right now. Let me see. Go to my settings real quick. So for the controller settings, this is what I have right now. I'm gonna try to go over everything, and I'm gonna try to explain the best I can for each like thing of what is about to select. So right now the input device, I can't use that. I can't touch that because that's locked. But so the first one is the edit button layout. Usually when it's standard default. So the difference with the default and tactical is that this one, the melee is on the stick, and to kneel and to lay down stuff at circle. I like tactical because when I change to tactical, it flips them. So I like it more. It's more convenient for me. So when I'm playing the game, I can maneuver more, and I could like lay down, kneel, and be like aiming at the same time. You get me? You won't have to move your finger to circle and have to do extra work that with causes like you getting killed. So that's what I have right now. I have tactical, and then for the bumper ping, I have it off. And the flip, a lot of people like flipping it, but nah, I just have it off. So the stick layout, I just have it this one in default regular. A lot of people use legacy, but legacy is more for, I think it's more for PC in my opinion. And then vibration, I had it on, but I turned it off now because I noticed that it drains my battery like crazy when I'm playing game. So I have it off now. And the trigger effect, I have full haptics on it. And now here's for the aiming. My sensitivity, I have it at 10. I recommend 10 to like maybe 8 to 10 max, 8 to 11 max. But it all depends on how comfortable you are. Well, I have mine at 10. And the ADS sensitivity multiplier, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it was actually at 1. It was at 1. I changed it to 15. For me, I like it because this what it does, it helps when you're aiming. So you're aiming, it's more sensitive to your stick, so you aim more faster. And that's why I have it on 1.15. A lot of people pick it up a little bit, but depending on like if they're like have super, I guess, how do you explain it, like super, they're very sensitive or something, or more alert. I don't know how to explain, but I have mine on 115 because it's more convenient for me because it's fast, but not too fast. It's enough perfect time for like my reaction for my finger. There you go. That's the word. I guess I have a quicker reaction. And then sensitivity multiplayer, I have this. I haven't touched this. I have everything all default, so everything's all normal there. But people change it and stuff. But I have mine normal. I have no problem with it. And then vertical aim max. I haven't changed none of this off, so everything's all standard default. The gameplay, the aim downside, I have it hold, and the change zoom shared input, I have it sprint tactical and sprint focus. Then automatic sprint, of course, I have it off. Equipment behavior, I have it on hold. I think these are default. Excuse me. And weapon mount activation, I have the ADS plus melee. You can change it to double tap ADS. Well, I just have it at ADS plus melee. And then the in-track reload behavior, I have the tap to reload. The armor plate, I don't know, I went back. The armor plate, I have it regular apply off. So the advanced settings is a little different. It's more advanced. It has more, I guess, options to change the settings. Some are the same, but there's some things that they add here, so I'm gonna explain to you more about it. So the target aim assist, I have it on. I think it was off in the beginning, but now I have it on. And then aim assist type, I have it at default. So for this one, I would recommend default or black ops. I would not recommend precision or focusing. That's my opinion though. And third person ADS correction type, I have it on assist. And then the behavior, I have it off. The gravity vector, I have it on. And the sensitivity horizontal, I have it at 1. And the vertical, I have it at 1 also. And then inversion, I have it off. And then the vertical inversion again, the horizontal and vertical, I have both of them off. The FOV sensitivity scaling, I have it on. This one, usually it's in standard, but me, I like it dynamic. I don't know, I just find it more better when I'm playing in the game. As you guys could, when you guys kind of test out, what I did is when I was playing the match, I would go to my settings and change it real quick and just test it out. But I like the dynamic. I find it, I don't know, like I play more smoother with it. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like it's more smoother like in the game for me. And then the focus, I have it on 1. The sensitivity transition timing, I have an instant. The custom sensitivity per zoom, I have it off. And then the input dead zone, this is all of your liking, of your opinion, but this is the way I have it, and I would recommend to people because I felt the difference in the game like crazy. So left stick minute, I have the 0.2, and I have the right stick min, I have it 0.2 also. 0.02, my bad, not 0.2. And the left stick max, I have it 0.75. This one I recommend 0. It all depends you. 75. A lot of the Call of Duty people, they use 75 to 125. This is all your reaction here. It says here, adjust how far the left stick needs to be pushed to produce maximum input. Decrease the value to reach maximum input with less physical stick movement. So I have mine as 0.75. I like it that so far, but maybe I'll adjust a little more later on. But right now, this is working with me fine. But a lot of people, they say the best is 0.75 to 125. If you go lower, it won't be that great. Go too high, it won't be that great. And the right stick max, I have it 1. Well, that's different because your right stick is actually the one you aim with, so that's the one. I have it on max. And then the L2 button dead zone, have it at 0. I think these were at, I don't remember, I think they were at 0.1, I think, but I changed it to 0.0 because these, trust me, like this makes a difference. And then take that off. Now movement behavior, I have the sprint tactical sprint behavior, I have a toggle. I think I'm saying it right. The auto move forward, I have off. Tactical sprint behavior, I have a double tap. I think the single tap sprint, but I think I feel like it affects me if I would change it. That's why I did have the normal default double tap because I'm already used to it. So the mantle, this was on. I have it off now, and the automatic mantle, this one was on also. Now I have it off, and the automatic ground mantle off. Trust me, all these are gonna make a difference in the game. Like, you know how for example, like sometimes when you're moving around, you get stuck because you're trying to. Cause when you jump over an obstacle, you get stuck because it climbs on it or something. This one, yeah, I think you have to double tap it, and it finally works. So, for example, if you're getting shot at or something, and then you need to jump, like for example, you're running to an edge or ledge or something, and the guy comes right next to you, so you have more time to aim and shoot him instead of getting stuck right away and you get killed. You get me? So I have that off. The inward slide, I have it standard. The plunging underwater, of course, that's whatever, like in the water when you're swimming. I just have it a regular default movement. And then pursuit, I have it a regular default also. Lower bass, regular default. And the ledge, hang, mantle behavior, I have it at mantle only. And the combat behavior, I have this off. And I have the backpack alternate control, I have it off. The weapon mount movement, I have it on. And see, so this one is because release ADS to unmount, holding movement and push for weapon mount exit delay. So it kind of delays when you have it on, I think. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I turned it I don't remember. I don't think I touched it. I just left it like that. I don't remember. That one I don't remember. But the weapon mount X delay, I have it in medium. So this is when you're on mount. For example, you're running the map, you want to mount, and just real quick, just look and poof, like react. You will put your short, but I have it as regular medium, so it's not too fast, not too slow. It's just perfect for at least a quick reaction to at least get more kills. You get me, and not die in the map. And depleted ammo weapon switch, I have it on. The C4 denotation, I always get confused that one, like to explode. I don't know why I always have trouble saying this word. Detonate. I don't. Detonate or something like I can't say it. But whatever. So this, when you have it on, it means you're just gonna use the R1 for the explosion and to throw it. And when you have it off, you have to throw it with R1, and then you gotta explode it with L1. So I say I prefer this as a quicker reaction, especially when you're in Warzone or something, like you're like in a rush, you want to die. I would recommend R1 for on. I'll leave it on. Then the rear cameras recenter, I have a short delay. Camera into position, I have a free look. The P wheel delay, I have it in moderate. And then also I have that one moderate. And then the wheel menu behavior, I have it at hold. And then now to the graphics. So this is what I have in the graphics. I did change a little bit of my graphics here. So this, I was spraying a little more detail of it. It's your opinion, but I feel like you guys will probably like this too. So for this one, I have it on, of course, like high demand text streaming. That's when you have like super good high definition TV or something, you have it on. So more, I told you stuff like that. So texture catchy size, I have it in auto, and I have that one off. And processing effects. So the world motion blur is when you're in the map, you're running. I see how the right side, that's how it is when you have it on. So you can't really see nothing around you. And like, how are you gonna know there's a guy coming inside? How do you know there's a guy on the left? Because it's blurry. You're just gonna see just like the person, like just like the saddle, but you're not gonna see the person. But that's why I have it off, because when you have it off, it's all nice and clear, and you can see any little movement or any little thing coming in. That's right. So that's why I had it on off. The also motion blur, that's when you're moving. So for example, when you're running, it kind of blurs everything out. So that's why we have it on. So I have it off. So now when it's off, everything's all clear. So it won't affect your eyes, nothing. So you're just running. Now you can see everything nice and clear. Compared to getting all, well, it's because, of course, in real life it's different. Like if you're in a situation like this in real life, you're gonna see blurriness and stuff like that, because you can't focus on one whole thing. You get me? When you're running. So this is just like, if you like, it helps out a lot in the game, like to get a lot of kills and everything, and to notice more movement, more bombs, or more people coming. Something, I don't know what I'm talking about now. So the field grain, I think, I'm not sure. I know it had a number in it, but I lowered it down to 0 because this kind of strengthens the visual noises on the game. And then this one, the depth of field, I have it off. I think it was on. The regular default mode was on. So when it's on, it means you see how it kind of blurs everything all out. It focuses more on the middle, on where you're aiming. So I have it off because I want to see what, like I said, like I want to see everything on the map. If there's movement or something, there could be a person there camping the right side or something. You can see his gun pointing out or something. And if you have it on, you're not gonna be able to see it because it's gonna be too blurry. So that's why I have that one off. And this one I have it on. And then this I have 50. And the ADS field of view, I have it affected or independent affected. So this is all your opinion, how you like it. So independent, it makes objects look more bigger. So you see how the left side, the statue looks more bigger. And affected means aiming downside zooms a value close to field. Setting only applies to low magnetic magnification levels less than 3.25, including iron sights. So that's why I have it unaffected. And then weapon field of view, I have it on default. So narrow means the weapon looks bigger, of course. Wide means the weapon looks smaller. I just have it in regular default. Third person view, this is all same thing, default. So this is the stuff here. I never really played third person, but I changed it to 50 because I was reading about it. Like, it helps you out. My bad, that one. It helps you out in third person whenever you play it. I haven't really played third person as much, but this is more for third person. But yeah, I put 50 on that one, 50 on this one, and then third person ads, I have it like that. Then the spectator camera, of course, you want the helmet or the regular original style. You did see the person. I actually like the new helmet camera. It looks more realistic in my opinion. And that's pretty much it of what I have there. I could tell you more of the graphics. Is it graphic? Let me see. No, that's the one I went over right now. Interface. I remember there was a thing where you could like change the colors and stuff. That I can't find out where it's at. Settings, graphics. I can't find it. But what the other one is all like, it's just the way you want to change. You want to change the players' colors. If you want to change your color, what you like and stuff like that. It's not really much of that one. So those are the most two ones that I want to talk about. And trust me, like it works, because I noticed a difference right away. As soon as I changed the settings, I started, like, my gameplay was way smoother, and it was more like no, not glitchy as much, not as slow, just like fast paced. Like, it's just perfect. You guys will notice the difference, trust me. So trust me, do those settings, and if you guys did, let me know in the comments of if you like it, or there's some settings I should change of your opinion. Maybe I'll try it out and test it out. But I like what I changed. I like it so far. So if you guys try it, let me know in the comments if it worked out for you or it's the same. I just want to get more info about it, just of other people's opinions. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, press the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, and I'm out.